Okay, we're good. Good morning, everyone. It is our Saturday morning huddle on Saturday, October 24th. And I always say this, I just have a few things I wanted to share today. And then 45 minutes later, no, it's not really going to be that long. But I thought first I'd share, I think I told you last time that we have a leadership meeting every Wednesday. And so I wanted to share the highlights from that. And this is all on our Trello board. Okay, let's see. Customer service reminders. If you are renewing or if you're brand new, you get 50% off your first order or your renewal order. And it says here the total listed under 50% personal order discount is not 50%. So if you're confused already, hang on. It says the system is applying an additional 34% off your cost of non-Premier Designs jewelry items. So this is giving you a little bit more than 50% off retail. So basically, if you're renewing or you're brand new and you think that the math isn't adding up, it's because you get 25% off already. So then they're giving you an additional 34%. Now, I don't know why it's 34% because I would think it would be 25%, but we're just going to go with that because I think that works out a little bit better for you. So just so you know, that's if you are coming up on your renewal or you're brand new. If you signed up since July 1st, if you were brand new since July, so that would be Katie, that would be Leanne, Candace, looking to see who else is on here. I'm not sure if there's more on here or not, but they are still planning to send you a welcome box. It is still coming, and they said those will be shipped out in early November. So they're almost ready, and they're going to go all the way back to July 1st for anybody who signed up after that to get them. Okay. Updates coming soon in the affiliate and customer portal. A profit widget will be added to the affiliate portal. Profit will match what's on the receipt, but does not take into account the 2.9% deducted. For this reason, numbers may be different than what's on your commission report. So profit widget will be added. Okay, I don't quite understand that, but I guess we'll just see that when that comes. When we see the profit widget, then I'm sure that'll make sense. You can now add rewards plus to customer orders in the portal. So if someone gets that shipping, it used to be you had to do it from the front office side, but now you can do that from the back office side. Oh, this is coming. Sorry, it's not quite here yet, but this is coming in the next week or so. Customers can change the ship to name and address when placing an order, and that will save the address for future use. I think that's going to be great. And sorry, clearly I'm learning this at the same time you are. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. They said that usually Premier does something with Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October. They have a promotion or they highlight certain pieces. And Brett said that the items that supported breast cancer awareness sold out and they couldn't adjust and get them back in time. So they're still going to do something as a company for breast cancer awareness. It just may not be in October. So that's that update. They are still looking at a solution where you can have cash and carry options and still get personal volume counting towards your credits. So that's still coming. Recently added to the media gallery, the non-believable cookie ingredient list. So for those of you waiting on that ingredient list, there it is. Side story on this, maybe some of you saw this, but I went live last week for my VIPs and told them and shared all the things I got in my box, which was including the cookies, the gluten-free cookies that I ordered for Will. And Will comes in, this is my 17-year-old son. He comes in, and I should know on live, you should never just spring something on someone. But I said, here, try this cookie. Let me know what you think. And I even tried to tell him, we're live, so I'm sure you're gonna like it, right? So he takes a bite and he says, decent, which is probably high praise for a 17-year-old boy. And then all of a sudden you hear him say, actually, it's kind of dry. I thought, oh dear. So I didn't disagree. I don't know, Holly, if you've tried, did you get the gluten-free cookies? Okay, Holly's gluten-free too. They are a little dry, but I know Dawn Bioka got the cookie assortment and she said the other ones were really moist. So I'm gonna get the other ones and then I can go back on my live and say, hey, the other ones are really not dry. That's my plan. But I did drop off 2 cookies to my next door neighbor yesterday for her boys. Okay. Also add to the media gallery, that affiliate roadmap. So Joy and Tracy and I kind of put that whole thing together. Well, apparently it is taken off and it's actually on the media gallery, which is kind of fun. So that's there, but we have it on our Trello board too. There's a quick guide for all the devoted brands. And let's see what else. Oh, this was good. This is Brett kind of gave us his motivational talk there. And he talked about how we have to make people aware of our affiliate concept right now. Right now is the shopping season. Now is when people are more likely to get into our website than ever before. And he said that before we had to convince them they needed to give jewelry for Christmas, and we don't have to convince them of what to give now. We just need to convince them of where to look. So that kind of goes back to our whole affiliate roadmap of just get them in your website. Don't tell them don't ask them to purchase. Don't ask them to have a show. Just get them into your website. And he gave some great verbiage, which I put on our Trello board. And for example, he talked about when you're approaching existing customers, he said, hey, you've always been great about shopping with me when you needed jewelry. Just wanted you to know I now offer a lot more than just jewelry. Would love for you to check out my new store for your Christmas shopping this year. And here's a bonus. Every single product gives back to some great causes. Here's the link. Would love to know if you see anything you like. Breezy, right? Breezy. And he said, for prospects, you may or not know that I'm an affiliate with Devoted. It's a new marketplace of all kinds of cool gifts and products where all the products give back to causes. Anyway, would love for you to take a look at it as you get your holiday shopping all planned out. The causes are really cool. No, the products are really cool. The causes are great. And you'd be supporting me and my small business, which I would really appreciate. And he pointed out what he did not talk about. You know, he did not talk about reward points, the free shipping, becoming an affiliate, the specific causes, Premier Designs, becoming Devoted, basically not throwing up on people. It's just, hey, check it out, see what you like, right? That's what we keep saying right now. And he said, stop answering questions no one is asking. So that's when we throw up on people. Let's see. Okay, so that was it kind of on Rise Up. And then one other promotion I think that Joy and I came up with was these Kind Lips. And the Kind Lips lip balm has been the best seller so far of all the new products. And part of that is because it's so inexpensive too. You know, you get 5 of those little lip balms for $20. And so Joy and I came up with, I only ordered 1 box. Now I've ordered 5 more boxes, but I ordered 1 box. I broke them up. I put them in, you know, I'll just show you on my phone, in the organza bag, right? Because that adds value, right? And I put the little card in there. I made more cards and I posted that in our Trello board, because let me save you some time on how many pieces of paper I printed to try and get those things lined up so you can go front and back, right? It's not as simple as you think it would be, but now it's lined up. So what I did is I put like, I don't know, like 20 on a page, and then ran it through once with the front side, flipped it over, ran it through with the back side. So it's on both sides. I put on cardstock, I put it in a little organza bag, and I had an in-person show on Thursday. So I took it and I told them that with the 75, I talked about the causes a little bit. I talked about the Kind Lips being supporting anti-bullying. And I said, you know, with the $75 purchase, you can purchase one of these for $5 in the little organza bag. You can take it home with you. Now, I think they all spent over that, but I kind of forgot to pay attention to that part. But I had 3 people take me up on it. They liked having a little something to walk out the door with it. And for $5, I think I actually come out ahead, because I think our cost on those lipsticks is $3 a piece. So if they pay me $5, I actually made $2. But the flip side is if I send that to someone, if I do it as a purchase with purchase, or I offer it as I'm even thinking maybe like a first, this just came to me, so this is not fully thought out, but I'm thinking even as we go into November, when our promotions are over, you know, if you order the first week, you get this lip balm thing, you know, $50 order, you get the lip balm free kind of a thing, just to get people to order early in the month. Now, if you mail it with I have stamps.com, and I can never tell if that actually gives me maybe a little bit more of a discount, but it cost me $3 to put it in that little envelope. So $3 cost, $3 to mail, we're actually losing $1. But I still think it kind of all washes out even enough for me, because one, especially right now, I'm having them, they have to spend $75 to get it, right? So if that pushes them to spend $75, that's great. So I'm liking the little Kind Lips promo. So I put all of that in our Trello board. The other thing I wanted to mention was our replacement exchange process. Because I feel like that's been confusing. Anybody else think that's been confusing? Okay, all right, little show of hands, that's good. I don't know why they're not making that more clear, but it wasn't until I actually got the soft-hearted earrings broken in the mail to me with the new order that I thought, okay, I'm going to see what you really have to do. And this is what you have to do. So if the customer or you gets a product from Devoted that is defective in any way, so it's Devoted's fault. It's not because you didn't like it or someone wanted to exchange it, but it's Devoted's fault. There's a problem with that piece. You call Devoted, because I'm sure your customer will call you, right? And say, hey, I got this candle and it's broken, or earrings that are broken. You call Devoted, they will send you or the customer a new piece, whether it's earrings, it's candles, whatever it is. If it's Devoted's fault, they will immediately send you out a new piece to replace it. Included in that new piece is a return label for them to send the defective one back to Devoted free of charge. Does that make sense? Okay, that's if it's Devoted's fault. Now let's say, like I ordered in my big box of stuff, I ordered the sweatpants. Okay, I'm returning the sweatpants. They're very comfortable, they're very soft, they're a little bit short on me. So I thought, okay, I'm going to return those. So I go to my order, where I placed my order on my website, and when you click on your order, there's a little button that says return order. So I click on that. It lists all the things in that order. I select the sweatpants, and then at the bottom, you have the option to either return it for credit or return it for cash. Not cash, return it against your credit card, right? So there's no exchange. Those are the two options: return for credit, return for against your credit card. Now you have to, so I selected credit because I'm going to use actually I think it was free anyway, so I don't think they would have sent me, or it was included in some whatever I earned or whatever. So I selected credit, but I have to send those sweatpants back to Devoted. Now included in my credit, I have a credit for, I don't know, let's say 49. I can't remember how much the sweatpants are, but 49 for the sweatpants. You also get a $10 credit to pay for shipping. So I didn't actually pay for shipping when I ordered it because I was over the minimum or whatever. I didn't even pay for shipping. It doesn't even matter. They give you a $10 credit. It actually cost me $10 to send it back. So that's fine. So I packaged it up, sent it back. Once they receive it, it will take 7 to 10 days for them to issue a credit or a refund. Okay, so that's if someone doesn't like something. But what was confusing in the beginning is it seemed like if it came broken, it was going to take like 3 weeks for them to get their new earrings. No, if it came broken or there's a defect that's Devoted's fault, Devoted will send them out a new one immediately. So anyone have any questions on that process? We're good? Okay. All righty. So that's the exchange process. And I wrote all that in the Trello board too, in case you want to reread that. And the other thing is I was thinking about, okay, what should we be doing right now? Like, what can we do this week? And I think what you really want to maximize this week is the $50 purchase gets free shipping. So, you know, we're still talking about that affiliate roadmap because that's not a promotion. That's hopefully something that we will just get in the habit of doing. And, you know, in the beginning, we talked about sending out an email to up to 40 people. And I know not everybody could do 40 people. And the reason I said 40 is because I sent out 50 emails and I got, I think, 10 replies. So, you know, it's kind of typical with everything, 25% kind of will play with you, right? So that's why I said such a big number. But what I'm doing now that I've done my initial big push is I'm just reaching out. My goal is like 5 to 10 a week of people that I can just reach out to, because it's a numbers game. You just statistically have to reach out to enough people so that you get enough people who will respond. So now I'm just, you know, kind of trying to make it part of my process, right? I'm just reaching out and all the verbiage is there. It's on the media gallery. It's on our Trello, but basically it's, hey, what do you think? Tell me what you like, right? And then you go from there. And then even the people that responded, so I sent out 50, I had 10 that responded. Of the 10, 5 said they would share my website with their friends. Now I didn't get any results from that. Joy did. Joy actually got an order from that second level, which I think is awesome. That kind of shows this can work. I didn't get any orders from that as of now, but I'm okay with it because I'm trusting the process of it. And I think when I send out the email and she comes back and says, I love this, and I say, great, would you share it with some friends? And she says, yes, I will. I'm not checking up on her even. I just think, I could maybe do one more text with the, hey, if you haven't gotten a chance, free shipping by the end of October. That could be my little reminder thing. But I kind of feel like at that point, I've done all I can. She doesn't work for me. I'm not trying to, make her do something, but I just think, and in every situation, really in life, as well as devoted, I want to leave every situation thinking, I've done all I can here, right? Out of my control. I did my part. I'm going to move on. So if you have not done any part of that yet, I want to encourage you to start that. And if you've started it, keep going with it. Just keep trusting the process. Okay. And then the other thing we need to do is we just need to stay in front of people as much as possible. I had a jewelry show in person on Thursday night, and it was awesome. And I just had so much fun, and I love being with the people, and they had fun. And then it was over, and now it's over. I didn't book any shows from that. I have one girl's gonna do a Facebook show, but there's still so many people that aren't ready to get together. I'm gonna keep asking because there's some that are, but in the meantime, while we wait for this coronavirus to end, which I know, I don't know when it's going to end, but just anyways, while we're waiting for it to end, we've got to just stay in front of people any way we can, whether that's in your VIP group, whether it's on your business page, whether it's Instagram, whether it's just, I was going to say joining some new things, but that's hard too. But any way that you can just stay in front of people, which I think goes back to our affiliate plan of just getting people to refer you to. And so one of my goals is I'm always trying to kind of up my Instagram profile. And I kind of had the mindset of, I really just want people to follow me, but I don't really want to follow them, that is not a good growth mindset. So when I was at my show the other night, because I have on my surveys, let's follow each other on Instagram. And so there was a girl who checked, yes, she wanted to follow me. I forgot to do it at the show. So the next day I followed her because I had her name. And then like 10 minutes later, she followed me. And I thought, I think that's how this works. I think if I follow them, they might follow me. And that gets you in front of more people, right? So, but then that also makes me not nervous, but aware. I guess aware is the word, that every time someone says, yeah, I'll follow you on Instagram, I think, I gotta up my Instagram. Like, if they're gonna follow me and I'm asking them to follow me, I gotta give them something to look at, right? So, it just takes time. Sorry, I dropped my phone. It just takes time. So that's kind of one of my priorities. It doesn't mean it has to be your priority, but maybe it's you just committing to go live in your VIP group once a week, or committing to post. What I love about the VIP groups is you can pre-schedule the post. That helps me a lot because there's days I just wouldn't get to it. So, and then I had one hostess. She has a show for me every year. She'd love to have a show, but she actually works for a company. They won't even allow them to get together. She always invites her coworkers. So but she said something that I just kind of hooked onto. And she said, when this is over, or when it gets a little bit better, she goes, we'll definitely have a coming out of COVID party. And I thought, I think I will be hosting a lot of coming out of COVID parties, because I do think once we're through, like where you can gather together, people are going to want to get together. I can just feel it. Like, even like the ones who are doing it now, it's kind of all you talk about. Like they're together, and that's still all we talk about is this coronavirus. Anybody else tired of talking about it? I'm talking about it right now. I'm so tired of talking about it. Okay, so I think we just need to hang on until that day comes. So in the meantime, we're trying to be creative. So this is my plan. First of all, if you haven't listened to all the training from the last weekend, go back and listen to it. I haven't gotten all the way through it yet either, but the ones I've listened to have been really, really good. And so I loved Mandy Gomez. She talked about, she was doing blingos once a week. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a blingo with my VIP group and see if I can get, 4 to 6 people to participate. And I just yesterday spent time basically importing all my VIP people, the ones I could, into Project Broadcast so I can text them. And I sent them a text yesterday, and it always makes me nervous because I think everyone's gonna, say stop, unsubscribe. But I sent them a text yesterday, said, this is my business number, save it. If you don't want to, get the text, just put stop. And out of 100, I think I texted 175, I had about 10 that said stop. So that didn't hurt my feelings as badly as I thought that was going to. But I thought, because when you post in your VIP group, I just think they don't see it, right? So my plan was to do that yesterday, and then maybe tomorrow to text them and say, hey, I'm thinking of doing a Thirsty Thursday Blingo on Thursday. Anybody want to play? No purchase necessary. You can see some new jewelry and other products, get them some Christmas ideas. You could win prizes, and I'll just do those little blessed bracelets that I give away. And, grab your favorite beverage, share what you're drinking, and let's just hang out for 30 minutes and play Blingo. So that's my plan for this week. I also love from the training, Camilla Antoine, she talked about her give back group. And if you ever did one of those jewelry fix clubs, those are kind of the same thing, where you ask people. If her take on it is basically she wants to get, I think she has 6 people in there, or maybe she has 10 people. I can't remember, whatever, however many people. And she asked them to purchase 3 times in the next 6 months. And when they purchase for the 3rd time, she donates back 10% of whatever they purchased to an organization of their choice. And I love that for a couple of reasons. 1, it's a tax deduction, so you can write off that contribution you make. 2, you could also say anybody, I'll give back 10, whatever percent you want. I'll give back 10% of whatever you purchase and whatever any of your friends purchase. Because then you're back to the share the link, right? And then it's over 6 months. She said, doesn't matter how much they purchase. There's really no pressure. And especially with the holidays coming, people could purchase at least once, maybe twice. So I'm going to reach out to the people who, I'm going to start with the ones who did fundraisers for me, because those are the ones who are more likely to want to be part of that. So that's on my list to do. And then I loved Brooke's Facebook show, Brooke Wahlberg. And so Katie is having her launch party on Thursday, and she doesn't even know this, but we're totally incorporating Brooke's Facebook show into Katie's show. She's my trial run on this. And just like Brooke did, I've been posting every day. I pre-scheduled it into Katie's group. So Katie has her launch party, right, set up as a group, because then we're going to transition it into a VIP group. I pre-scheduled posts every single day leading up to it. And then on Thursday, I'm going to go live for 3 10-minute videos. And what I love about that is Brooke was so smart when she said 3 10-minute videos, because, a lot of people watch later, right? They're just not available Thursday night at 7:30. So they'll watch later. But when someone goes back to watch a video, if they see that it's 45 minutes, good luck getting them to watch it, because nobody has 45 minutes. But 10 minutes, I mean, I just listened to 10 minutes of an Audible book while I was putting my makeup on. Like, everybody's got 10 minutes that you can just kind of put on in the background while you're even doing other stuff. So that's what we're going to do on Thursday. And I thought that was a great way to do Facebook shows. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. And and the last thing, this really is my last thing, is this is the first month where if people have bonus rewards that they earned in August, they have to spend them by the end of October. So if someone, if a customer spends $100, she gets $10 in reward credit, right? That lasts for a year. But if she got any of the extra bonuses, those have to be spent by the end of the following month. So anybody who earned a bonus in August has to spend it by the end of October. So you can go to your customers on your website, and what I did is I downloaded them. I hid all the columns that I don't care about, and I just sorted it by rewards to see who has rewards to spend. So, and then I'm going to text them, because even the people that just have $10 and they have until next, September to use it, but I'm going to text them now because they have $10 now and we have free shipping through the end of October. So I put this verbiage on the Trello board, but here's what it is. So this is the people who just have $10, because most people just have $10. Hey, Jill, I don't know if you realize this, but you have $10 in reward credits waiting for you in my devoted marketplace. We just launched over 150 new products with amazing causes just in time for the holidays. Plus, when you spend 150 by October 31st, you get free shipping. Click on my shopping link to check it out. And then I put my virtual business card. And then I did the same thing for the people who have expiring ones. It just says, I don't know if you realize this, but you have $40 in reward credits waiting for you in my devoted marketplace, and 20 of them expire by October 31st. Same thing. And then I added my virtual business card. And I'm going to share my screen and show you this, because this is the teaser for next week, is how to do this Linktree. Maybe I can show you on my phone. Linktree business card. So this is what I created. So when someone, okay, so you see here at the bottom, is that backwards? It's kind of backwards, but you guys are smart. So at the bottom there, I put my website, right? Linktree.genwithdevoted, that whole thing. When she clicks on that, it doesn't just take her to my website. It takes her to my virtual business card, where she can click on any of these things. And it says at the top, you know, what is devoted? 2020 gift guide, Premier Designs catalog, become an affiliate with Devoted. Are you a rewards member? Contact me, return policy. So I could just send her, you know, the shopping link to my website, but when she goes here, you know, she might think, oh, 2020 gift guide, which I clicked on, that doesn't work. I think they were fixing that. But, you know, or she might want to just look at the catalog, or she might think rewards member, what does that mean? So it just gives her more options to look at. So next week, I think we'll do a tutorial, if you want to do that, on how to make that link tree, if you're not familiar with that already. Okay, let's look at our chat here. Will you post? Yes, I will post the Facebook show in that. I just put it in a Word document, so that will be easy to do. Thirsty Thursday prize. This is from Joy. Do you think devoted dollars, ooh, Joy, devoted dollars, a coupon she can use when she shops with you would be a good prize for winners? Yes, I do think that. Devoted dollars is awesome. So you could do, I know Brooke does $5 as a prize. You could do $10. And the only thing with that is if she does that, then you have to make sure that you enter her order on the back office side. Because anytime you give a discount, they can't do it from the front side. That makes sense. But I like devoted dollars. That's pretty good, Joy. Thank you.
I was just thinking that because I think, well, if you're doing a Thirsty Thursday, you're just trying to get these people in to play and look. So maybe you don't want to give away the blessed bracelets. You want the prize to be something that gets them back into your store to shop. So yeah, because you're just giving it away for free, and it costs you nothing if she doesn't shop. But if it motivates her to shop, then that's a double win for you. So that's why I think maybe if you were doing Blingo for a customer, then sure, that's fun. She's invited her friends. You give bracelets all day long. But when it's for your own thing, then I think maybe a devoted dollars prize might be good.
Yeah, I think that's good. And I think, you know, I don't, I think we're not worst case, but you know, on the low end, maybe you'd break even on that, but you probably make a little money. I'm thinking of, if I gave $10 in devoted dollars, does that, yeah, I think you still come out ahead, and it's advertising and it's getting them into your website. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, anybody else got anything else? Any questions? Anything else you want to chat about?
Just to add on that, I was thinking that if she shops, even if you don't break even or whatever, you know, I mean, I think you will. I think we all just kind of might get a $20 coupon and usually spend $50 and stuff. But then that opens the conversation. Hey, you like this? Would you share it with a friend? So
yes,
you just got to constantly have that conversation.
Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Yeah, she's right. Very good.
Jennifer, it's Elisa.
What was that?
I have a question. It's Elisa.
Oh, Elisa, sorry. I was looking for your mouth to move and it wasn't moving. Yeah, go ahead, Elisa.
Okay, so one of my customers earned, you know, a good bonus. She has $180 right now, but I thought that 60 of it or something is going to expire in a year, and then the other 60 would expire within the month. But it looks like when I pull the report, it's saying all of it expires at the end of November.
I have to, I know who you're talking about. I have to look at that with you. Cause yeah, the bonus should expire at the end of November, but the rest she should have a year on.
Right. Okay. We'll take
But
a look at it.
I'll look at that too. And I'll get back to you separately.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. I think that's it for our Saturday morning huddle. All right, I will post this. I'll post the recording on our Facebook group. Everything's on the Trello. I'll post the link to that. I know, Katie, we probably talked about all kinds of stuff. You have no idea what we're talking about, but I'm going to catch you up. And I hope the rest of you and all of you have a great weekend. And we'll talk again soon.
Thanks, Jen. Bye-bye.